Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Today is Monday, September 1st, Labor Day, September 1st, 2025. How you guys doing today? Hope you all had a great weekend. I most certainly had a great weekend. I was busy. Saturday and yesterday was the CVS All Class Alumni Picnic. Saturday was my class of 1988 picnic. So I was busy, and there was other parties that was going on all the way leading up to Sunday. Then there was after parties last night. It was going on. So with that being said, your girl is a little tired. Christopher went. Say hello. He has a cold, so um, I don't know. How you feeling?
Good.
Oh, okay. You feel good. He just got the sniffles. So we're going up here to get some hoagie sandwiches um, for, well, we both haven't eaten nothing. Did you eat anything?
Just drunk like a smoothie. That's
Oh,
all.
okay. So yeah, he had a little break. He had a smoothie, but
Like one of them little egg things.
oh, okay. So yeah, we're getting ready to go up here and get us something to eat, and we get us a hoagie sandwich. And but we had a good time. Chris had a good time. It wasn't real hot out there, but it was warm because we were in Kankakee, and it's further south you go, or west, or no, we was going south. Getting further like down south. It was warm. So but we had a great time. It was 15,000 people there. They had a drone that was flying up in the air. I didn't see it, but I know that they had it there. They had it there last year too. And 15,000 people, that's a lot of people. But we always have a huge turnout. And I was surprised that we had that many people that came to Kankakee because it was far. It was a 56-minute, I drove 56 miles. That's what my mother tracked me at. So it was about 56 minutes, almost close to an hour drive and back. And I just made sure I had a full tank of gas, which I did. And we just went on, and it was a straight shot. We took I-57 all the way straight there, straight shot all the way there. And it was nice. A lot of my classmates did not come because they said they were not going to drive that far, because a lot of them, they drink, alcohol, and they didn't want to. The Kankakee police, they don't play around. They don't mess around. So they did not want to. They didn't want to drive that far because of the fact that they do drink, and that's that was understandable. But yeah, so a lot of them didn't come, but we had got together, the previous day, Saturday, huh? Yeah, maybe something happened. Was she trying to console them? So yeah, so with that being said, with that many people, we really did. We had a marvelous time, and like I said, my class normally wins for the most classmates because we had a big class. But because they didn't want to drive that far, and they didn't want to go to Kankakee, our numbers were not the same. But nevertheless, we had a good time. I had a good time on Saturday. I had a good time yesterday. And it is September 1st. So hello, September. I still cannot hear out of this ear. It's still very much clogged up. Wednesday will be 3 weeks that I've been dealing with this. So my mother ordered me some eardrops off of Amazon. The drops were $14.99, and she ordered me some eardrops, and it's supposed to be specifically for ear infections, if you have earwax or ear clog or whatever. So today is my last day of the antibiotics, and I just thought that by now that my ears should be feeling better. I really feel like it should be feeling better, but it ain't. And I mean, I'm not in any pain, but yesterday morning when I woke up, I was in pain. It was throbbing, it was hurting. So, let's see. It might be open. Look like it's open. Let's see. We'll see if they open. It is a holiday. So, yeah, but yesterday I woke up and I was in pain. So I took 2 Aleve after I ate yesterday, and it felt better. But it's just, oh, they closed. Yeah, see, they got the bars up. Okay. Yeah, they're closed. I kind of figured they would be. You can let her know that they're closed. So I guess it's a holiday, so we'll have to figure out something else to eat. I know I'm starving. I kind of figured that they would be.
Saw that?
Really? Nasty. Oh, I tell you, I peeped. Yeah, I saw that. She just threw her garbage in the parking lot. What's wrong with folk, I swear. Y'all can call and tell them to go pick it up. Ask her, do she want Culver's? I don't know if they open either. They might be closed too. You can ask her. Because if she do want it, I can just go over there now. Or is she gonna cook, or 'cause we haven't eaten anything. We ate yesterday at the picnic. We had nachos and at the picnic, and lemonade. Somebody was out there selling. They had different food vendors, people selling food. So they had some lady.
She said yes.
She want Culver's.
Yes.
Can you do me a favor? Can you Google and see if Culver's is open? Just say Culver's. Is Culver's open today? Because it is a holiday.
Is Culver's open today?
Thank you.
Look.
Let me see. Which one is this one? Let's see, more locations. Let's see. Chicago, Illinois. Okay. We're trying to find the one where we go to. They must be open. All the rest of them are open. Open on Doty Road. Because that's where it's at.
There's barely people out today.
Well, a lot of people probably having picnics. I don't know. I don't see the one for Doty Road.
You can go.
Oh. Well, we'll see. Ask her what do she want. But anywho, what was I gonna say? Yeah, traffic is very, very light. But you know, it's no school today. It is a holiday. So a lot of people probably having barbecues today. You know, picnics. You know, all kinds of things. Typically, when a holiday is on a Monday, for me, I don't do nothing on a Monday. Usually, I don't. Usually on Monday, I kind of chill. You know, so make sure you take some more Tylenol tonight.
Okay.
Where's your tissue at?
It's back there.
You need it?
Yeah.
You need to wrap them up.
Okay.
Wrap that up. Just have to hold it till you get to grandma's house, and you throw it in the garbage when you get here. So I don't know. You know, it's interesting. Chris went through whole summer. Here. He went the whole summer without any colds, anything. But he's back in school, and around those kids, and they had senior day. They had senior day Friday, and that's when I think he kind of like caught a little cold from somebody.
Yeah, from somebody.
Because he was around a whole bunch of kids. But my point is that he was fine until it was time to go. As soon as school went back in, now he got this cold. But he's taking some liquid Tylenol. He's taking that. And he said it is starting to break up. But I told him, I said, school is back on in. So, you know, you got to take your vitamins and, you know, all of that stuff, you know. So, I'm going to have to get us some vitamins, and then we going on this cruise. I'm a little concerned about going on this
Said
cruise.
cheeseburgers and fries.
Okay. She didn't want no ice cream.
No.
Did she say no to ice cream?
Want me to ask her?
Yeah. I'm just saying, ask her, just, you know, just so we know. I'm a little concerned about going on this cruise because of COVID. And the last time I went on a cruise was in 2016. And I didn't feel bad, but my mother came back and my brother-in-law came back. He was sick. And my father, I believe, whatever bug we had, we brought it back. And shortly, we went on a cruise in September. By October, he was gone. So I think that we brought back some kind of bug. I think whatever my mother had, she gave it to him. And you know, I believe COVID has been here a lot longer than what, you know, they have told us. And
She said yes. She said we're in school.
all right, I believe, you want ice cream too?
Yeah. I'll take 2 scoops.
Okay. I believe that it's been here a lot longer than what they have told us. And I just believe it. I really do. I tell you, this Chicago really needs to get it together with these streets. So damn raggedy. But I'm a little concerned about going on a cruise for that reason. Although I'm going to take my mask, but I know that I'm not going to be masked the whole time that I go on this cruise. You know, I know that. And when we went to Punta Cana last year, when we came back, several people got COVID. I happen not to have I didn't get it. I had my COVID shot before I left, but I also didn't go to a lot of the parties. This time I will be going to a lot of the parties. I ain't gonna miss the parties because all my alumni, my classmates, gonna be at these parties. So I know that, you know, I'm going to be around a lot of people. You know, we're going to be on a cruise where it's not going to be just us. It's going to be other people. So I'm a little concerned. I am a little concerned. So, you know, just asking y'all for your prayers, because COVID makes me nervous, because I've had it so many times and it has never truly, it's never going to go away. You know, it's not a virus that's going to go away. It's going to forever be here, you know. And now with this ignorant person that is in over, you know, vaccines, he's now saying that, you know, if you don't have a underlying condition, or you know, you're not over a certain age, you don't need the COVID vaccine. I'm like, who are you to decide that? You know, and it's going to be more people that's going to die with COVID, because of the simple fact that when you don't have the vaccine and you get COVID, you're sick. But without the vaccine, you're even sicker. So I'm not too pleased or happy with this who they got in office is over this, you know. Just saying, I ain't happy with it. I guess I'm gonna get the same thing y'all getting.
What can I get first for you?
Hi, can I get 3 butter burgers with cheese, no onions on the 3 burgers?
Okay. Pickles, ketchup, mustard?
Yes.
Okay.
And can I get a fruit punch and 2 Sprites?
Okay.
And then can I get a 1 scoop strawberry sundae?
Okay.
And then can I get 2 scoop strawberry, then 2 more strawberry sundaes with 2 scoop?
Okay, so you want two scoop strawberry sundaes?
Yes.
Okay, that'll be all for you?
Yes.
All right, what's the name for the order?
CC.
All right, have a great day.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Purse, please. See the wallet?
Yeah, I see it. This is all the way down here. Here you go.
Thank you. Get your chapstick. We're gonna have to put 2 drinks back
Okay.
there, and 1 up here. Yeah, so so it just makes me a little nervous, and I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. You know, I want to go. You know, I want to continue to enjoy life, but I'm afraid of. You know, I'm afraid of getting sick. And hi. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Let's put 1 back there. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm just a little, you know, not too I just ain't too keen on going to a lot of places. Yeah, I'll take this. To a lot of places and not having that coverage, you know, with having a vaccine. Like I said, I know you can still get sick with COVID, even being vaccinated. You know, I know that. But I feel better knowing that I'm vaccinated, and that if I get it, because I have gotten it being vaccinated, but I wasn't as sick. I was, just, not feeling good, but I wasn't real sick, So I'm just a little concerned, I'm just so, and I hate that we live in a society where you don't get to choose what's best for you. Just because he doesn't think that I need it, that's not for you to decide. And it's amazing how, everything is controlled by the government. They want to control, they want to take away women's rights, for us to choose whether or not we want to have an abortion, whether or not we want to be on birth control. It's a shame that we don't have a voice, because it's obvious that we don't have a voice because they're doing what they want to do. And he does not, and I'm talking, this is Kennedy, who does not believe in vaccines. And, Christopher has to have a meningitis shot. And I think
That gonna hurt?
it's going to be a shot. I don't know if it's going to hurt or not. But he has to have a meningitis shot. His auntie, who has a son the same age as him on the other side, on the sperm donor side, she had told me this, that it was going to be a requirement for him to have this shot. Now, I think Christopher has had the shot, the meningitis shot. But see, here's the thing. The school is saying that he's got to have this meningitis shot, and it's got to be done by November, right? Well, here's the interesting thing about that. You want him to have a shot by November. But this man is saying no to vaccines. So I don't even know if he can get the shot or not. And I was thinking to myself, does the school realize what's going on in the world when they talking about this, he's got to have this shot? So that's the requirement. He's got to have a meningitis shot. And this is the thing, when kids are in school, they ask for their shots to be updated, and because they don't want kids coming to school that are not vaccinated or who are not up on their vaccines, because they don't want you passing stuff around. And the other issue that I have is that I have an issue, and this is me personally, I have an issue with people saying they're not going to get their kids get their kids vaccines. I have a girlfriend whose daughter recently had a baby a couple of months ago. The baby ended up getting RSV when the baby was a newborn. And instead of them taking the baby to the doctor and getting the baby, the vaccines and trying to get the baby when they're newborn, they said, well, oh no, we're not going to do that. So whatever medicine that the hospital wanted to get the baby for RSV. Now, he was a newborn. He was born in February, a couple of days after my birthday. You decide that you're not going to take the baby to the doctor to make sure that the baby is getting the proper medication. They did some home remedies. There's nothing wrong with home remedies. Nothing wrong with that. But RSV is a respiratory virus, and that ain't something to be played with. It's just as bad as COVID. People have died of that too. And I'm all for doing natural herbs. I'm all for taking vitamins. I'm all for all of that. How you doing, sir?
Doing good. Thanks
Good,
for
good.
You have the name for the order?
CC.
You got the double cheeseburger value basket, no onions. 2 more double cheeseburger value basket, no onions.
Yeah. Yep.
There you go.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Okay.
Some coupons for
All
you.
right. Thank you. Sorry, you got to work on the holiday.
I'm almost off.
Okay.
Take it easy. y'all.
All right. You too. Thank you. There's some coupons. That's good.
You got 2 scoops.
I got 2 scoops. That's hers.
Okay, all right.
and this is ours.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm all for, doing natural herbs, taking vitamins, doing all that you're supposed to do. I'm all for that. But I believe, me personally, and I'm not telling you all what to do or how to handle your health. I just believe in doing to do more than just holistic medicine. No, I don't believe everything that doctors tell us. I don't believe that the doctors are always right, 100% right all the time. But my friend, my coworker, where'd she come from? I didn't even see her. This is not a 2-lane. I don't understand. But my friend who I worked with, who was my coworker, he had high blood pressure. And he did not take his high blood pressure medicine. And he ended up having a stroke, and he ended up dying. I think you all have heard me talk about him before. And had he did what the doctors told him to do, took the medicine, took care of himself, still was doing the holistic things, probably could have been weaned off of the medicine at some point. Because usually when you eat right, you exercise, you're doing the things that you need to do for yourself, you usually can come off of that medicine. I'm just not one that just believe in doing one thing. I think you could do a list of things to make yourself better. I'm not necessarily saying that COVID shot is for everybody, because there's some people who can't take it, and I certainly understand that. I happen not to be one of those people. I can take the COVID vaccine. Now, the last time Christopher and we took the COVID, and what other shot did we have? Because we were sick. We did the COVID and something else together.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember. We did 2 shots together. The lady who gave Christopher his shot, I don't know what she did, but he ended up having is it still there? That little web?
Yeah. It's healing.
Yeah, okay. He had like a little scar. So, I don't know if he was allergic to the Band-Aids or if he had an allergic reaction to the shot. I don't know. But anyway, we didn't feel good after we took the shot. We took 2 shots together. We got COVID and something else. I don't remember. But we did take the shot. And I said I would never do that again. I said I would never take 2 vaccines together. I'm supposed to take the shingle shot. I haven't did that yet. I haven't taken the shingle shot yet. I said that I am going to do it, but I haven't done it yet. I'm just one who believes in doing what the doctor tells you to do. Just like I don't believe I have gout. I really don't. But I see my own doctor this month. I need to go on and look and see when my doctor's appointment is. But I just believe in going to the doctor. I believe in taking care of your health. I believe in taking care of your teeth. I just believe in that. I really, really do. And I just think that it's important. I really, really do. Chris and I, when we come back from the cruise, I'm gonna make a dental appointment for him and myself, and because I want us to both go for a cleaning. And I just, like I said, I'm just one of those people who just think that it's important that you take care of your teeth, your body, you know, I don't know. That's how I feel. And I do believe in being vaccinated. I really, really do. I also believe that they need to fix these damn streets. These damn holes. It's ridiculous.
I got him.
Okay. You need some paper towels?
I'm good.
So, I don't know what's going to happen, you know, with, I don't know what's going to happen in this season of this whole thing about, you know, not allowing people to get vaccinated. I just think that that's some bull crap. So, yeah, so I said all that to say that going on this cruise, you know, I'm just a little concerned, you know, a little concerned. So I want to go and I want to enjoy myself and not think about that, but I do know that, you know, that people, you know, there's going to be a lot of people on this cruise, and we're going to be, you know, at a lot of parties and partying and, you know, going to be around each other. Like I said, when we came back from Punta Cana, everybody was sick, but a few of us. And the difference is this time with Punta Cana, we were all on a WhatsApp app, so we were telling each other who got sick first. You know, who found out they had COVID. This, it ain't that like that. You know, even though we in a group together, but no, you know, and the thing about COVID is not just a winter, it's not just a winter drug, you know, I mean a winter disease. Oh, that's what we did, Christopher. We got the flu shot and the COVID shot together. That's what it was. We got the flu and COVID at the same time, and we did not feel good. You remember that?
I know.
And it took us a couple of days to feel good. We wasn't sick. We weren't vomiting or nothing like that, but we were just tired. Had a little body aches. Didn't feel good. So I would never do that again. If I take a flu shot, I'm gonna take my flu shot. And that's nothing. I don't know if I can get a flu shot this time, you know, around. I don't know what the guidelines are for that. But I always get a flu shot. And I always get and that's what we have. We have flu and COVID together. I'll never do that again. I'm gonna do one or the other. You know, I'm not gonna do them both together. So, yeah, that's what it was. I couldn't think of what the two things that we did, but that's what it was. But what I was saying was COVID is not it's not a disease that you just get in, you know, in the winter. Or, you know, you get that all year round. You get COVID, you know, you get COVID. So we'll see, y'all. We'll see. You know, just keep us in your prayers that we all stay healthy. Everybody, you know, stays healthy. You know, those cruise ships, you know, you can get the norovirus on there. The norovirus is horrible, where you vomiting and diarrhea and all of that. So praying that we don't get that. But I'm gonna get us some vitamins and have Chris start taking them now.
What you say, Prom?
That's what it is. It's the norovirus. You had it when you were a little baby, when you were a kid. Remember how sick you were for a week? Remember we just talked about that? That's the norovirus. It's a bacterial virus.
Well, we're gonna bring a mask with us.
Yeah. But the thing is that we got 2 days at sea. And when you have 2 days at sea, everybody is on the ship. And I don't like cruises like that where everybody is on the crew, because that's how you get sick. Because Everybody is on the cruise. Everybody. But nevertheless, y'all, we gonna have a good time. Just gonna have to not think about it. But we definitely gonna have on masks. Definitely taking masks. Because I'm putting my mask on when I get on the plane. Have my mask on. And walking through that airport, gonna have on a mask. All you can do is do what you can to prevent yourself from getting sick. That's all you can do. There's a lot of different things on Amazon, a lot of different medications, a lot of different vitamins. I watch a lot of influencers that do Amazon videos about vitamins. So there's different things that we can do to prevent us from getting sick. So all you can do is do the best you can to stay healthy, especially if they're not going to allow you to get vaccinated, which is stupid as hell to me. You want to take that in? I'm coming in. You got something on your pants. Here. Here's your paper towel. Move your hand. Oh, well, you already did it. I'm telling you to move your hand. And there's your chapstick.
All right.
Then you come back and get the food.
All right.
Here, get your little snotty tissue, please.
Okay, sorry.
Here, wrap it all in here. Here, where your tissue at? Where the rest of your tissue? Here, now wrap it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Make sure you wash your hands.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be right here. Just take that in. You come back and get your phone and stuff. I ain't trying to be funny, but I don't want nothing else. After this ear infection, I don't want nothing else. Do you hear me? I don't want nothing else from nobody. He got all these little snotty tissues in his hand. I don't want nothing. Nothing. I don't want nothing from nobody else. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm just saying. I don't want nothing else after dealing with this. And it still ain't 100. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing else. But anyway, you all, I'm going to let you all go. I'm going to go in here and eat. I do plan to come back and go live today. Just want to tell you all that I almost made $400. Maybe after this video go up, I'll make $400. I'm at $3.99. That's how much I made for the month of August. So it's September 1st. And so I think either today or tomorrow we start a whole new month. So if I could make $400, that would really be a help. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, last month for July, I was able to pay my August utilities. I'll be so glad when I hit 1,000, making $1,000 on here, because it would be a great help, along with my regular pay. Oh, that would be a great help, especially because his prom is coming up, and you're gonna have to come back and get grandma's.
Okay.
Because prom is coming up and his graduation is coming up. I was just telling him today, I said, Chris, listen. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you all before I get off of here. So he had senior day on Friday, okay? And so they gave them a packet of everything that they were going to be doing, or everything that they were going to need for their senior year. So this is what I was telling him today. So prom is $500. to go on prom. $500. If he decides to take a young lady that does not attend another noble, okay, don't forget your phone, that does not attend another noble charter school as he does, I would have to pay an additional $500 for her. First of all, they lost their goddamn mind that it's $500 freaking dollars to go on prom. That doesn't include the prom pictures. That doesn't include the all the prom stuff that come with, like the souvenirs or whatever it is. His graduation fee, I think it's like $200 or $250. So I was telling him, I said, listen, I said, I know you talk about you don't like all the girls that go to your school. You don't really care for them. You don't really like them. I said, but you better get to winking and blinking, because I'm not paying $500 for another young lady who does not attend your school or does not attend another noble charter school. Now, I think the reason why they're doing this is because with all the things that go on with schools, school shootings and all of that nature, I think they want to make sure that whoever they're bringing, whoever they are bringing, that is not somebody from an outside school. Because I know my girlfriend, I've heard a couple of friends said if they were bringing a date other than the date, then somebody that went to the school, they had to bring, like, they had to almost, like, the person had to have a background check. And this is because of all of the shootings, and our my heart goes out to the children in Minnesota, the 2 children that was killed last Wednesday, and the babies that were, that. But see, that go back to our country. I could go there again, talking about, gun control. This guy was crazy. He went to this church and he shot through the windows, the stained glass windows, and killed 2 children and injured a lot of other children. Babies. So with that being said, with all the stuff that goes on, with all of these shootings, and to keep the kids safe at prom, they want you to take somebody from the school, and if not, they got to pay $500, and I guess they got to sign some type of affidavit, because they don't want other kids from other schools coming that maybe got some type of rival with somebody there, and there's something jump off, because that's the time that we living in. So I told him, I said, listen, you either going to go with someone at your school, or you're going to go by yourself. Now, I really, really wanted Christopher to have a date for prom. I really did. But prom is not like when I went on prom or when you went on prom. It's totally different, right? It's totally different. My prom day had graduated from CVS in 1986. He was my good girlfriend's brother. But you didn't have to do all of this. We didn't have school shootings. You didn't have all of this. And I paid for him. I did. I had to pay for him to go with me on prom. But it was one fee. So whatever it was like, if it was like 2 people, I think it was like $200. It might have been $100. I don't remember how much it was, but I know it wasn't no goddamn $500. His prom fees, they're supposed to be taking them on an HB whatever college tour. Well, the week that they're going will be on the cruise. That was going to be $750. That included the air, hotel. He ain't going because he won't be here. My mother was like, I really wanted him to participate in the college tour. Look, we can't do the college tour and the cruise. It's the same dates of the cruise. So that's not going to work. It ain't going to work. I just don't understand why young men have to wear their pants hanging off their ass. I don't understand it. But anyway, this young man who lived around the corner, nice looking young man, but he loved to wear his pants hanging off his butt. Did he already pass by? Yeah, I think he got ready. So I told him, I said, Chris, I can't afford to pay $1,000 for you and another girl from another school. So you got to figure it out. You got to work it out. Yeah, you give it to me, but I was coming in. No, I'm coming in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going live right now. But I wouldn't mind having my french fries right now. Thank you. I am starving. I'm going to end this video, but so I said, pick somebody. Or this morning he said, well, here's a young lady from my freshman year that I've always liked. And I was going to ask her. I don't care what you do. But I ain't paying $500 for somebody else. Because originally I had asked him to take another young lady that he grew up with. You know, he kept on saying, I want to go with somebody I like. I don't look at her like that. Blah, blah. But now, you might be going by yourself. Pause. His prom fees, minus the college tour, everything added up to about $1,000. I got the folder back here. Too much money. It's just too much money. Well, I told him, you either figure it out or go by yourself. But see, I still got to pay for somebody to get him down there. A limo or somebody to take him. Because it ain't going to be me. I got to pay for that. It's going to be a lot of money. A lot of money. I'm going to make sure he have his prom send-off is nice. I got to spend money for that. So I'm going to be saving. I am going to start saving now. I'm so glad that this repayment of this house note, my mortgage, I'm glad that's coming, you know, next month. I go back to the regular payment. I'm glad about that. Is that Amazon? I think it is. I'm waiting for my, I hope this is my stuff. They're down there on the other end. But, yeah, so these prom fees and graduation is ridiculous. I'm going to break it down to y'all tomorrow. Because it's back here in this folder. So this morning he said, well, if she don't want to go with me, I'm just going to go by myself. I said, okay. Okay. But see, now I understand why so many kids are going by themselves. Because of this. See, I ain't know that they did that. I know you had to pay an additional fee. Is this her? Is she stopping here? Yep, she's stopping here. It's just stuff from my ear. You can give it to me, baby. Thank you. Okay. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks.
Good.
Thanks,
Be careful, okay? Yeah, that's the stuff right here. This is it. This is the eardrop stuff that she ordered for me. For ear infection treatment. Relieves ear aches, infections, swimmer's ear, and loosens wax. Direction for, oh, this stuff is so little, I can't read this. I don't know what the directions are. It's supposed to be powerful, all natural ingredients. For children 10 and under, place 2 to 3 drops in the infected ear every 6 hours. For adults and children over 10 years old, place 4 to 5 drops in the infected ear every 6 hours for use on days. Wait a minute. On dogs? Oh, so you can put this in the dog ear too? Huh. So if you 10 years of age and adults, place 4 to 5 drops in the ear for every 6 hours. And it was $14.99. This is what it looked like, you all. So if you need this, it does loosen earwax. So it's safe for children and pets. That's what it say. The all-natural formula is safe for safe and effective for treating earaches and infections in adults, children, and dogs. I will be using it, and it is for ear infections. So y'all, let's pray that this work. So I'll let her know that it did come. So I'm gonna end this video, you all. She probably knows that it came because I'm sure it says your package was delivered, and she knows that I'm out here. So, you don't have to figure something out about this prom date. He ain't gonna worry me though. He said, no, mama. I don't want you to have to pay that much money. If somebody in my school don't want to go, or if I can't find nobody in the school, I'll just go by myself. I'm like, okay. Cause like I said, I gotta pay, I gotta have the house decorated. I gotta buy food for that, I'll be glad when it's all over with. I tell you that, because it's stressful just thinking about it. $500. And I had to pay $180 before the year is out. $180 some kind of school fee for lunch. My mama said, I'm gonna help you. I said, okay. Y'all being a single mama, or if you're a single father, it's hard. Every expense for Christopher has been on me. Thank God for my mom and my dad when my dad was living. Thank God for friends. Thank God for other family members. I thank God. Because if I had to do this alone, I don't know. I don't know. You know, that's why when Meadow Shrub sends Christopher gift cards for his PlayStation, or he sent him money, or Angel has sent him money for his birthday, and then she sent him money for when we had the housewarming party, and then Passion for Fashion bought him the 2 jogging suits. Even Brenda sent in the floodlight. That helps both of us getting in and out the door. The gift cards, all of you all, most of you all have, when I had my housewarming party, you all sent me gift cards. All of that helps. I take nothing for granted. You know, nothing. I'm grateful for it all. But besides my friends here on YouTube, my friends on Facebook have given. My other family, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins. You know, it truly does take a village, because it is so hard. It is so hard to raise a child by yourself, in the literal sense, even if it's not the finances. But let's give you all an example. My uncle takes my son to school. He takes him and he picks him up. I didn't have the money this time to pay him. I had just paid the mortgage. My mother paid him. We paying him $100 a week. If I had a bus service, or if I was using Uber, I'd be paying more than that. You know? And you gotta constantly think about your children's safety. You gotta constantly provide. You know, you gotta constantly buy. You know, and it's hard. Plus, keeping a roof over his head, and the utilities. You know, buying paper towels, buying toilet paper. You know, like right now, we out of toilet paper. We need some washing powder. I gotta go buy that. You know, I'm about to take some money out of my OnlyFans account, put it over in my account. But it's a lot. And it never ends. You know, it just never ends. So I'm grateful to people like you all that are on YouTube that help me with Christopher, or send him something, or buy him something. You know, I'm just grateful for it. You know, I'm grateful for the love and how you all love on me, and how you all love on him. You all extend your love from me over to him. You know, Passion buying him those jogging suits, that helped me, because, you know, I didn't have to purchase them, and he had been asking me for them. And then he does have a PlayStation 5 that my mother bought him, that he had been asking for, and my mother bought it. And Meadow sent him the PlayStation gift cards, and he's used them to buy, you know, his games or whatever. And then, you know, also for you know, just giving, you know, sending me money, it helps me, you know, just feed him. He eat like crazy. I just spent $55 on that food at Culver's. $55 that I really didn't have. And, you know, I'm trying to stay looking good, trying to keep him looking good. I mean, it's a lot. But I thank God, because he always blesses. You know, Angel sent him the money. You know, he went and bought some gym shoes, I think, with it. Listen, I'm just going to tell y'all. I am grateful to God for whenever people think about me or Chris or want to help us. I am grateful to God. I really and truly am. Because nobody has to do anything for you, you know? So I am grateful. I am grateful to God. And I thank God for people like yourselves. And I thank God for other people. You know, God always shows up and through people, you know. And I'm just grateful for it because it's a huge help. It's a really huge help. And I'm trying to make money off of YouTube, OnlyFans, and all these different platforms, you know, to just keep me afloat. I make good money, but I just feel like I make good money, but I'm like, I'm able to pay my house note. Thank God. You know, thank God I make enough money to pay my house note. Thank God I make enough money to get this car fixed. Thank God I make enough money to, you know, get my hair done, my nails done, my feet done, things that I like to do to beautify me. You know, thank God that I'm able to keep the lights on, the gas on, the water bill, you know, all of that, you know. It's a lot, but I thank God that I just have to keep on pushing. You know, I just have to keep on pushing. And I just know the better days are ahead. And I say that to say to you that if you're struggling financially, I get it and I understand it, but better days are coming because the whole country is struggling. And y'all see the Powerball is I don't know what it is. It's up to $1 billion or something. And they were saying the likelihood of you winning, you know. But anyway, y'all, I don't want to eat this cheeseburger online. I'm hungry. I ate the fries. I mean, online on doing this video. I don't want us to be eating this cheeseburger in front of you all. But you all have a good, blessed day. And I plan to go live. I may and I may not. I don't know. I plan to, though. Okay? All right. So I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Bye.